Hi everyone, here is that process video I promised you guys last week. I just couldn't get around to doing the voiceover here at the house. My boys got sick because I was sick the week before. So anyways, these are a few supplies that I pulled for the page. They were just a whole bunch of scraps from my scrap bin, and I'd wanted to use up some of the Amy Tangerine collection for a pop of color, but since the photo is so big, you really see a lot. I printed out my photo in an 8x10 and ended up cutting it 3/4 on each side, or the two sides, vertical and horizontal. So it's like 7 1/4 by 9 1/4, I believe, is what the finished page size is. So like I said, I pulled a whole bunch of scraps, and I just wanted it to be a really quick layout. I didn't really want to be too concerned about the edges and everything. I pulled, I believe, a chevron crepe paper pattern. It's from the Valentine's collection from this past year, and then some vellum paper by American Crafts for Dear Lizzie, and then that Hamley screen print with the turquoise hearts. And let's see, what else is there? Like I said, the paper pad from Amy Tangerine for, recollections. Um, I'm trying to think of what else I pulled. And then that ribbon, I bought it from the expo a while ago. It's that yellow one off there to the side. And I bought that at the expo along with different other colors, but I don't know who makes it. I want to say that they're Mayarts ribbons, but I'm not quite sure. I like them though. They're like a, can't really tell because my lighting is too bright, but it's like a chevron pattern, and it's got a sheen to it. So I need to make an effort to use up more of my trims because I buy them a lot, but I just don't use them. So I'm just cutting the corners into flags, and that corner right there getting a problem. I still end up cutting it again, I know, before I'm finally finished with it. So the really great thing about scrapping larger pictures is the fact that the pages come together so quickly. I know that this one was done in like an hour and a half, I want to say. So that was great. I didn't end up using any of these tags by that's the actual tag packet from American Crafts, but I really wanted to. I don't ever seem to make them work, honestly. So I used a stamp from the Heyday collection, I believe, and it says "You Are My Sunshine," and I went ahead and I just stamped it on regular plain white cardstock in white, and then I ended up missing the background. I'm trying to make an effort to also use up a whole bunch of my stamps when I scrap, just because I do spend a lot of money on my stamps. I just, it's the time basically that I have to a lot for stamping and dry clean my stamps, which I really do. I'm lazy like that, unfortunately. So, and I know this page should have had sewing on it, and once again, with my lazy factor, I was like, what am I getting? Oh, I'm getting my mist. I end up using the Shine, not Shine, the Heidi Swap Color Shine. It is Shine. Peachy color, and I love it. I mean, if you guys haven't tried the Heidi Swap Shine, it is amazing. It covers beautifully, and I went ahead and I picked up the turquoise one. I just haven't used it yet, but I'm very happy with the coverage it does, and I just spritzed it once. I don't want it to pop much. I just wanted it to look like, that there was some color to it, and I just went ahead and I glued it down. I don't know why my computer's skipping, so now I don't know what I'm looking at. Sorry. Oh, awesome. I don't know what this trim is either. It's like a scrunchy, like, I want to say it's seam binding. I've never used seam binding, but I bought it at the same booth that sold the ribbon, and that's actually what attracted me first, was that like scrunched up little trim there. I don't know what it is. And then I'm using some Buttercup Twinery twine from, yeah, I said Twinery, my bad. And I'm just tying it in a bow there in the corner. I don't know, my Sorry, my computer's skipping, so I have no idea what I'm doing at this point. Since it's been over a week since I've done the page, I'm quite confused at what I'm supposed to be doing next. So, and then if you guys had seen the last video, I said that I was at the park with my son and I just put the timer on the camera and I laid the camera right on the ground. So there was a lot of blue space, and I was saying how it was such a pretty day in October after a whole bunch of days of rain that we weren't used to after such a beautiful summer. So that is what the picture is of. And then I stamped a whole bunch of little words from different sets by Studio Calico in a, like, I think that's the gray color. I'm almost positive. But the Jenny Bolin weather vane color. And I know it says, like, make today amazing. I can't remember. Sorry. But honestly, all I wanted were little words, like a word strip, to peek out the side. Like when I eventually put it on that page, you can't really see it. You just see kind of like, oh, there's something there, and if you have a chance to read it, you can, but it's not really a main embellishment on the page, and it's kind of offset too instead of it being a straight line. So, and then this is some grid washi tape. It's like my first washi tape I had ever purchased, and they came on these cute little thread spools. And I know I only had 5 yards of it, unlike the other washi that I've purchased in the past. So I know I only have a few, like maybe less than a yard left on that spool. Now this sticker sheet underneath there is by Basic Gray. I want to say it's from the Out of Print collection, and I was looking for a tag to put my title on, and because I didn't need the entire thing, I went ahead and I just cut it in half and placed it there on the bottom. And those are alpha corrugated chipboard alphas from Pebbles, and I got those from Joann's. Every time I went to Joann's, I kept picking up the thickers, and I didn't pick these up. I kept looking at them, and then I finally like committed, and I said, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and buy these corrugated alphas. So I think they're very cute, and especially in the craft color, it's very neutral, especially since the background's gray and there's not a lot going on with the colors. Now I'm just looking for some alphas to put hello. The title of the layout is called Hello Happy, and I end up going with some circular October afternoon cakewalk alphas. You can, like I said, you can barely see it. I need to make sure to zoom in on my camera there. I'm just a little rusty with these process videos. I know I've only made a couple, but geez. And then I added a little potty person there and a boy. And because I have boys, I am running low on them. I think that might have been my last one of that size of the potty people. And I know I have a backup supply, so I'm not terribly worried. But I thought those were super cute. And then that's just a very lonely Studio Calico button in pink. I don't know if it was on my desk or I actually pulled it. I just know I only have one page. And then this trim has a whole bunch of little butterflies on them, and it's a trim by Making Memories, and it was for, ooh, I don't know what the collection's called. I just know it's Making Memories, and I purchased it from cropchocolate.com. And there is one of those scrap hearts from another page that I did, and I keep like little shape pieces in that Target camera little container there that you guys can see at the top of the screen. And then I just date, I want to say, that's the Sidewalks collection, I believe. That's the label stickers there by October Afternoon. And I put it so high up that you can't even really see the date. Like when you look closer to it, I'm quite sad. That is a large piece of doily that I had left over from that Harvest Lane page that I showed you guys with an extra large photo in the last video that I did. So I was using up my scraps, and that's what I had wanted to do with this page since it had such a big photo. And then I'm using some Amy Tangerine Alphas to put his age, and then I believe it's his initial there on the bottom. I'm just fumbling, trying to think what else I do to it. See, I'm confused at what else I have to do and what other embellishments I can add to make the page better. And I believe that sticker says Sweet Sunshine on it. And I usually back those stickers with some cardstock since they're really flimsy, but since I wasn't writing on them, I figured I didn't have to. And then the tags are a little bit sturdier. They're not stickers, so I end up writing my journaling on that card, and I end up tucking it away underneath the back of the page. I felt bad because I usually like having my journaling exposed so people don't have to guess or people don't have to wonder whether or not I actually wrote something. So I always feel bad that that I don't have it out there. I'm gonna have to put little tabs in my pages to let my boys know that this is where I kept the journaling, and I just tuck it underneath, and I know I loop some twinery twine behind there so that you can pull it out at the very top of the album. And I think that's it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!